You know very well this soliloquy. It's extract from Richard III. Imagine an ugly hunchback who seems to eulogize the end of the war, but who finally turns out to be a real monster. Sorry. Now is the winter of our discontent made glorious summer by the son of York, and all the clouds that lowered upon our house in the deep bosom of the ocean buried. Now are our brows bound with victorious wreath, our bruised arms hung up for monuments, our stern alarums changed to merry meetings, our dreadful marches to delightful measures. Grim-visaged war has smoothed his wrinkled front, and now, instead of mounting barbed steeds to fright the souls of fearful adversaries, he capers nimbly in lady's chamber to the lascivious pleasing of a lute. But I, that am not shaped for sportive tricks, nor made to court an amorous looking glass, I, that am rudely stump and want love's majesty to strut before wanton ambling nymph, I, that am curtailed of this fair proportion, cheated of feature by dissembling nature, deformed and finished, sent before my time into this breathing world scarce half made up, and that so lamely and unfashionable that dogs bark at me as I halt by them. Why, I, in this weak piping time of peace, have no delight to pass away the time, unless to see my shadow in the sun, and descant on my own deformity. And therefore, since I cannot prove a lover to entertain in these farewell spoken days, I am determined to prove a villain and to hate the idle pleasures of these days. Plots have I led, inductions dangerous by drunk prophecies, libels and dreams to set my brother Clarence and the king in deadly hate, the one against the other. And if King Edward be as true and just as I'm subtle, false, and treacherous, these days should Clarence closely be mewed up about a prophecy which says that G of Edward's heirs the murderer shall be. Dive thoughts down to my soul.